This is a love reading for the sun sign Taurus for singles for the month of September. In this reading, I'm going to take out cards to know what is the past you are coming from, Taurus. What do you think of love right now? Then, what is coming your way in the present energy? What is the effort you're putting to find love or to receive this love? Then, how do you get understood by someone who wants to be romantically in a relationship with you versus who you are as a person? So, how you get understood and who you are as a person, and then what is it that you should do away with, and what is it you should work with so that you find love and you are in a relationship. So, let us see what is the guidance from tarot. Now, please note that this is a general reading and not everything will apply to all Taurus, and whatever may apply will vary in the intensity. So, sorry. So, for some of you, the most important thing right now is your career or making money. Some of you are very focused at creating wealth or substantial materialistic goods for yourself. Now, what is the past you are coming from? It's telling me you probably dated or were in a relationship with someone, Taurus, who had way too many responsibilities or who was not really able to enjoy being in a relationship. So, this partner may have got worked out with all the responsibilities or all that he or she needs to do to be in the relationship and take it forward. It's also possible that your past relationship just died out because of boredom and routine, and the two of you had no excitement or happiness in taking the relationship forward. It's also looking as if, Taurus, you may have pulled the plug on the previous relationship and you may have decided that this is not the relationship you want to go ahead with. So you may have dumped the person, and somewhere it was a difficult decision for you because it's telling me you did want things to work out and move forward and something long lasting to come out of it, but eventually you decided that it's good to move on and this is not the partner for you. So, a very difficult decision you have taken in the past, Taurus. And it has left you very affected emotionally. Now, what is coming along your way in the present energy? It's telling me you are keeping a very bright outlook and you are hoping for someone nice to come along and things to work out. So you are keeping a very positive and a happy outlook, and you are going without any expectations. You will like to see as and how things will unfold and who comes along. Because the decision for some of you in the past to move on was not easy. So there was a lot of effort that went into the relationship in the past, and the fact that it did not work out has taken its toll, but you are not letting any of that energy play out in how you are meeting someone now or taking forward things with this new person or whoever you may be meeting. So, what is the effort you're putting to find love? For some of you, you seem to have made a very deep soul connect with yourself, and you have sort of become very selfless. So, when someone meets you or dates you, you very quickly gel or get along with their ways. So, you're very flexible also, Taurus. So, effort wise, it's telling me you accept just about any kind of personality who comes along. So you are not really pinning your hopes to find someone successful, someone great, someone good to look at. So you're not restricting yourself to a certain kind of a person. You are dealing with as and who comes along, and if that is the good connect for you. This is a very good energy, a very strong, powerful energy where your only motivation is to find the true love. Now, what is the impression a love interest gets about you when he or she meets you or dates you or goes out with you? Well, looks like while you think you have moved on and you have made a clean cut, you get understood as someone who's not available. So, you may have mentally moved on, Taurus. Emotionally, you get understood as someone who doesn't open up and is carrying way lot of load or baggage with them. So you want to work on this impression that you seem to be giving to people, or this is how you get understood by a love interest. Because nowhere am I seeing any blocked energy or someone who's suffering from what has not worked out in the past. So there is no reason for a new love or someone who wants to be romantically involved with you to get an impression that you are not emotionally available. So you may just want to check if you're too guarded or reserved, Taurus, or are you just have you become too much of a people pleaser, or are you just accepting anyone or who may be coming along your way? So some of you may have really connected with your true self and you're willing to deal with every personality. But then sometimes you may not want to deal with everyone who comes along because it's telling me that You may not be putting your yes and no very clearly of what is it that you're looking for and what is it that you don't want. And because you're not opening up and telling clearly how you feel or what you like, you get understood as someone who's not really available and someone who's not willing to open up. But you are putting a great deal of effort, Taurus, and your journey seems to be effort wise in finding a partner, very internal. There's a lot of soul searching, there's a lot of deep love that you're looking for to happen. Now, who are you as a person? Some of you are getting misunderstood as not being available or being too occupied because of something that happened in the past. The truth may be you may be not paying attention to new love interest or someone who's asking you out because you are so caught up at work. I am seeing some of you totally focused at work and creating assets for yourself or securing your future financially. So, this may be what is giving a wrong impression about you to a love interest or someone who is asking you out. So, couple of things that you want to correct about yourself, Taurus. It's also possible that Taurus sometimes you go on a date or you do meet up someone purely because you want to and not because you are searching for someone or you're hoping for a connect to happen. So some of you are just doing things because it needs to be done and it's right to be done rather than just freeing yourself up from work or something that may be in the background bothering you. So give yourself very freely so that and open up, Taurus. You are holding a lot of things to yourself, maybe because you're preoccupied and you don't have time to maybe go out as much as you would like to. But then you need to balance this energy because you are looking for a very solid love connect to happen and things to work out for you. So, what is it that you should do away with? One thing you have to totally do away with is only focus 24/7 at work. Now, one of your problems may be Taurus, you're unknowingly devoting a lot of energy at work, and it's looking as if when you are not working, you're thinking about what to do and how to work. So either you're working or you're thinking about work. So doesn't really help your situation. So this you have to slightly bring down or balance this energy because it's telling me you may have along the way become very serious and literal and you may have forgotten the humor side in you. So a bit of a change which is needed in finding new love for yourself. Some of you have become very, very matter of factly. So it's probably too much of work demand or you chasing too much at work has made you this very straight talking person and you have forgotten a lighter side to yourself. So lot of things that you need to change about yourself, Thomas. Now, what is it that you should work with? Now, your great quality and why you attract the love interest or someone who wants to ask you out is you may be successful, you maybe sometimes very strict looking and not all that humorous sometimes. But the reason a lot of love interest comes along your ways, you're an absolute angel. There is so much of understanding and sensitivity you have within you that no matter how busy you are or what amount of work you have at hand, you will always take time out to understand and really wish the other person very well. So there is no layer or deceit in you. You're so gentle and true with your motivations that finding love is not difficult at all for you, Taurus. It's just that at work you're very, very occupied, and some of you are putting way more time and energy at work than you should be. And that is probably keeping you away from finding a nice love connect. But as and when it happens, you're going to find someone very, very nice and considerate, considering your own personal energies, someone who's not demanding, and you're exceptionally giving and generous. And you will deal with pretty much any kind of a person who comes along. Sometimes you may want to use the discretion and not really go out or date just about everybody who comes along, yeah. But to work on this energy, some of you, it's looking like while you are not in a relationship, you're playing a mediator to your friend's relationship, or you're patching things up for a lot of people. So, some of you could be almost like a counselor or this mediation person who's helping people with their relationships. So, love is on its way, but you have to take some time away from excessive work and keeping your time occupied working. So the good part is you are doing what needs to be done, but you're not opening up. So little bit of work that way coming for you, Taurus. So this is how your reading is looking for the month of September.